On my first trip to Dubai, I thought I'd only find malls, luxury hotels, and desert safaris. But then, I stepped into a place that looked like the future, and another that took me 200 years back in time. And that's when I realized Dubai's museums aren't just buildings, they're experiences that will blow your mind. 1. Museum of the Future. The Museum of the Future isn't like any museum you've ever seen. Inside, you'll find a full-scale space station exhibit where you can walk through futuristic capsules and learn how humans might live in orbit. On another floor, there's the AI-powered section, where robots read your emotions and show how artificial intelligence could transform our lives. Every floor here is an immersive world, like walking through different versions of the future. Then, there's a digital rainforest, with holographic animals, natural sounds, and scents of plants. There's even a wellness zone where technology scans your body and recommends personalized healing. Every floor here is an immersive world, like walking through different versions of the future. 2. Etihad Museum. The Etihad Museum is where the UAE's story began. Inside, you can see the exact pen used to sign the Union Agreement in 1971, along with rare photos and videos from that historic moment. There are interactive touchscreens where you can replay the negotiations that united the Emirates. One of the highlights is the original Union House, carefully preserved, where the leaders sat together to create the nation. There are personal belongings of the Founding Fathers, like their watches, glasses, and handwritten notes. Walking through it feels like stepping right into the country's birth. 3. Dubai Museum at Al Fahidi Fort. The Dubai Museum at Al Fahidi Fort is the city's oldest building, and inside it brings the past back to life. You'll see life-size dioramas of old Dubai, Bedouin tents, bustling souks, and pearl divers preparing for the sea. There are traditional weapons, pottery, and maps drawn by explorers who once passed through the Gulf. One of the most impressive exhibits is the underground galleries, where you walk past glowing displays that recreate a 19th century desert marketplace. You'll hear traders calling out, camels braying, and even the sounds of the sea as pearl divers dive underwater. It's like traveling back to Dubai before the skyscrapers. Maps and explorer notes make the history feel tangible. 4. Museum of Illusions. The Museum of Illusions is pure fun. Inside, you'll find the Ames Room, where you appear to shrink or grow depending on where you stand. The rotated room flips your world upside down, making it look like you're walking on the ceiling. The vortex tunnel tricks your senses into feeling like the whole floor is spinning beneath you. There are also dozens of optical illusions, 3D puzzles, and holograms that play tricks on your brain. It's the kind of museum where every corner makes you stop, laugh, and snap a photo. Perfect for families and photo hunters alike. 5. Coffee Museum. And then there's the Coffee Museum, a hidden gem in Al Fahidi. Inside, you'll see antique coffee grinders from Yemen and Turkey, Ethiopian clay brewing pots, and ornate Ottoman coffee flasks. There's a library filled with centuries-old books dedicated to the history of coffee. Upstairs, you can watch demonstrations of how coffee was prepared across different cultures, from Arabic gawa brewed with cardamom to Ethiopian coffee ceremonies. And yes, you can actually taste traditional Arabic coffee, served with dates just like it's been done for centuries. A small place with a big story. So here's the truth. Dubai's museums aren't dusty halls filled with old objects. They're time machines and gateways. Inside them, you can explore futuristic space stations, watch the UAE being born, walk through ancient souks, trick your senses with illusions, and even taste history in a cup of coffee. If you had just one day, which museum would you step into first? Tell me in the comments. So here's the truth. Dubai's museums aren't dusty halls. They're time machines and gateways. Inside them, you can explore futures, histories, and everyday cultures. If you had just one day, which museum would you step into first? Tell me in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe, because next, we'll explore Dubai's hidden spots that even most locals don't know about. Subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss it.